Yes.
No, yeah, Kano. So assisted in the batch.
Mange, mange. Oh, là, bon. Mange. C'était.
So once again, welcome back to the Indum Sports Stadium. This is the second half of this beautiful game between Ivory Coast and Nigeria. This match is led by Africa Rugby, Ghana Rugby Union, Sunda International, GB Food of brand, and it is the West Africa Rugby Series, July 2019. Ghana Men's 15s Invitational.
La deuxième mi-temps repris avec la pression ivoirienne. Nous vous rappelons que nous sommes dans les séries de l'Afrique de l'Ouest, la première édition, avec 3 nations, le Nigeria, le Ghana, la Côte d'Ivoire.
Go para la línea.
Le Nigeria reprend l'avantage sur un essai. Le score est maintenant de 12 à 7 On va voir s'ils vont faire la conversion.
Beautiful teamwork out there by Nigeria. Some serious coordination. And Nigeria, they have another try. Let's see if it converts successfully.
Solide conversion. Maintenant, le score est de 14 à 7. Je crois que la Côte d'Ivoire va essayer de revenir au score.
So, and it's an additional 2 points to Nigeria. So Nigeria lead by 14 points to 7.
Sammy, watch your blind. Squeeze.
A beautiful try out there by Ivorians. Let's see if they can convert successfully.
Nous venons d'assister à un nouveau essai des Ivoiriens. Je crois que la conversion sera facile pour lui. Le score pour le moment est 14-12 faveur des Nigériens. Si la conversion est faite, ce sera l'égalité encore une fois. Oh, il a manqué la conversion. Dans le score de 14-12, on repart dans le rond central.
So he couldn't convert successfully, and so the score is Nigeria 14, Ivory Coast 12. Still game on, just 7 played in the second half.
Assiste à des changements au niveau des Nigériens. Nous allons tout juste de jouer 17 minutes dans la deuxième partie. Et c'est reparti. Bon prise de balle. Penalty à faveur des Ivoiriens. Je crois qu'il va mettre ça sur la touche.
Let's dog it, guys. Let's dog it. Keep dogging. Keep dogging. Keep dogging.
Garde. Poussez. On se calme. On se calmer. Galas. Donne le ballon maintenant. On va mettre ça en haut. Faut pas le ça. On se calme. Allez, vas-y. Allez.
Reculez. Recule. Josh, kick the dog. Josh. Yaro. No, what are you? Wait, one man down, sorry.
C'est pas normal là.
Hey guys, the bread with guys.
That's la dernière ressource.
Guys, with guys. Behind. Let's stay behind. Go forward.
C'est pas sorti. Chasse la gauche. Et ouais, maintenant.
Taza!
Water, please, water. Thank you, Alex.
Juice! Hassan!
Let him go on and
Look at me! Give love instruction.
Afraid! Afraid!
Qui le tapé ballon. Le papa ne peut pas les nations là, Mouki là-bas. C'est pas toi. Mais voici la table, vous devez demander à la table à quoi. Les gars, ça passe. Pour moi.
Take it down!
Everybody sitting on tenterhooks. Whether indeed this game will come to an
referee stand, take 2 minutes.
Don't mind the scoreboard. Very, very cagey indeed. Let's see. Very, very interesting. This is the spirit of rugby. You can only get it here at the Indom Stadium. Rugby brewed in Ghana. So Ivory Coast takes the lead with just a point.
Arrêtez de contester.
I just love the spirit here. And let's enjoy rugby. It's all over here at the Hindu Stadium. Team Ivory Coast wins the Three-Nation Rugby 15s tournament here in Elmina. Nigeria will catch their start because they had it and they messed up. They lost by just a point. Congratulations, Ivory Coast.
On vient d'assister à la victoire des Ivoiriens. Ils ont gagné par 15 à 14 pour cette première édition. La Côte d'Ivoire est sacrée championne. Le Nigeria a bien lutté, mais ils ont, dans les derniers moments, ils ont perdu leur concentration. On peut noter que la Côte d'Ivoire avait un bon
No, the ball went forward. You drop it, but it went forward.
Once again, we say congratulations to Team Ivory. We are getting ready for trophy presentation. Allow the teams to line up. All the teams should line up with the referee. Do the official presentation. So we want them to line up here for us. Line up for us for the presentation. So line up for us for the presentation.
Yamanje, Bagu.
Hello.
When we wake up, we do shit. Your woman cry, she a lucid, but you think I should buy that bougie. I'm not
Yeah, when they finish, then we'll come. So we are coming to do the official presentation now. Hello. We're now coming to have the official presentation and to face the cameras. The president of St. West, Mr. Lunu, is officially handing it over to captain of Team Ivory Coast. Congratulations, Ivory Coast. You saw, you conquered, you made history.
Le drapeau. Là, le guide, on le guide, le guide est là.
Le guide vient.
Après, ça arrive, après, vous connaissez.
When you finish, do a haka for us. Do a haka for us. Come and do the haka for us. Yeah. It is. We ain't getting Nigeria. We don't know what is going inside.
Ils sont tellement jaloux de nous. Ils ont mis ça sur la place publique. Côte d'Ivoire par-ci, Côte d'Ivoire par-là. Et Côte d'Ivoire et Yacoub. Les croquements ont mis le sang rouge sur toi. Alors que les problèmes de leur pays cherchent solution sans trouver. Et ils trouvent solution au problème des autres. Côte d'Ivoire, Côte d'Ivoire par-ci, Côte d'Ivoire par-là. Et Côte d'Ivoire et Yacoub. Côte d'Ivoire par-ci, Côte d'Ivoire par-là. Et Côte d'Ivoire et Yacoub.
Join my Mbappe. You me go bad mon aba. Bad mon be wa Mbappe.
Amen.
DJ, thank you very much. We'll be having some interviews. Thank you very much. So please be here for us. Okay. We'll hold it for you. Okay. You face the cameras and then you talk. Okay. Guys, are you ready? Over there. Are you ready? Captain, let me say congratulations. You put up a good show. What really happened? Share with us.
It was a good game. It was a real nail biter. I mean, it went down to almost the last play. You know, we're just unlucky. We had some things we worked on, and unfortunately, I mean, some of it worked, some of it didn't. So we have to go back to the drawing board. But it was a good display from the boys. We put up a good fight. They put up a good fight as well. But it's a game of rugby. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. So that's what happened.
But was Nigeria supposed to lose at this particular? You had the opportunity to win this game.
Yeah, we had enough opportunities to put the game away, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But we won't dwell on who was supposed to win or who should have won. I mean, one team won, one team lost, so that's it. We'll just go back and work on ourselves and come back better.
It's been a while since we saw Nigeria in competitive game like this. How crucial was this tournament to you guys?
Very crucial. We're happy to be back on the rugby scene, 15s and 7s. You know, it's good for us to play regularly, and you know, we want to keep playing at a high level, so we want to keep improving and going up. So it's we're happy to be back here, and we plan to stay here.
Now you have one more game to play to prove a point. What should we be expecting from you?
We'll come with everything we have. We're gonna, we're not really playing for anything, but we're gonna play for pride. Our pride is on the line, so we're gonna give everything we can. We're gonna play as hard as we can, and we're going to give Ghana a good game.
Ghana, Nigeria, always rivalry, whether rugby, football, any other thing. Are you not envisaging any tough competition?
Oh, it'll be a tough competition, like you said. We're very close. We're brothers, so the rivalry is always there. So football, beat anything, we even argue about your love. So, since it's rugby and it's a physical game, I'm sure it's going to be a very physical game, but we hope to come out on top.
Thank you very much, Captain.
Thank you.
Coach.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Coach, good to have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
What really happened?
Well, what happened was rugby. All credit to Ivory Coast for taking the opportunities. We had our opportunities which we didn't take. What I have to mention though, I thought the time was up on the clock, and that's why our player kicked the ball out, but all credit to Ivory Coast for giving us a good game.
What really did you see led you down? Because after leading and the time was going, you had the opportunity to even score, but you didn't. You decided to go for 5.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you. We didn't get into our shape nicely, and we missed a couple of teams, not one or two. We could have gone for the poles at the end here, but I felt that our maul was strong and our line-out was good whole game. And I thought we had another opportunity, but we messed it up. So that's the game. The players' injuries are more important to me at this stage. It's only a rugby game, but we're looking forward to the next one and trying to fix what we need to correct.
Nigeria has been off the international scene for a while now because of the ban. How crucial is this West Africa series to you guys and the revival of the sport in your country?
This is an awesome thing because a lot of people in Nigeria don't even know we have a rugby team, and it's important that we grow the game, and the partnership between Ghana and Ivory Coast happens. And I hope that I'm not sure if you guys know, but we won the Silver Cup to host the Silver Cup, and I hope that we can now invite these guys back to Nigeria, where we can obviously play home and people can come and watch the international team play.
you play Ghana next to prove a point. What should we be expecting?
Well, yeah, we need to rectify a few things, but it's also a good opportunity to give other guys a chance to play. They didn't play today, so yeah, just looking forward to another tough encounter from Ghana.
But you're going to field the lesser team, or you're
No.
still going to field all the Arsenal you have?
Even if we had to play against the Para-Olympic team, I would still respect them. No matter who you play, you respect the opposition.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. Team Ivory Coast. Where's the coach?
With Korean officials to come and at the same time, and then the host officials to really help us. So we can start with the General Secretary of Football Union. Bismarck is around to come and share his thoughts on the game so far. It's been 2 days. Let's go.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to say Wars has come to stay. We are here to make sure we have playing time. 2 days of exciting rugby. It has been good. You've seen the physicality levels have increased. Cote d'Ivoire has shown that they have a fighting spirit. They've done well today. We congratulate them. And so we're saying that going forward to our next match, which is Ghana versus Nigeria, we are going to see more strength shown up because the Ghanaians lost their first game against Cote d'Ivoire. And the Nigerians would also want to show their muscles in the next match that they can also win something from here. So going forward, I think the next game is going to be exciting. We are all looking forward for that. And we say kudos to the organizing team, the management, Herbert Mensah for his massive input into this Wars tournament.
What do you tell fans who are just eager to come for the last game? What should they be expecting?
Yeah, what I would say to fans is that they should gear up and come here. You know, rugby is now permanently staying, and at Indom Stadium, you can see this is the home of rugby. They should come and watch the exciting game. Don't stay home. As you watch the commentary on TV and as you listen on the airwaves, make sure you come here to see what rugby is all about. This is a second alternative, as I say, for football in Ghana. Whilst most of us are football fans, let us look for a good alternative, and rugby is the only alternative that I can give to fans. So they should come here on Saturday and watch the game against Ghana and Nigeria.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you
General
very much.
Secretary.
You're welcome.
So we have the winning coach here. He came masterminded and then now he's won. Okay, coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, share the experience with us playing Nigeria. How easy was it?
Pour nous échanger votre expérience contre le Nigeria, comment ça a été?
C'était un match difficile, comme on a pu le voir. On a gagné le Nigeria de 1 point. Mais comme on le dit, nous avons déjà joué le Ghana. On était encore sous l'effet de la fatigue dans les dernières minutes. Ça nous a fait perdre un peu notre lucidité. Et c'est le moment de joie qu'il faut partager et après on va tirer les leçons. Pour l'instant, on savoure.
And how crucial is this win to the development of the game in la Côte d'Ivoire?
Qu'est-ce que ça va réagir sur le développement du jeu en Côte d'Ivoire?
Forcément, je voulais dire déjà merci à la fédération ghanéenne qui a pris l'initiative d'organiser le tournoi, à la fédération nigériane qui a accepté de venir participer, à la fédération ivoirienne qui a accepté de venir participer. Ce genre de tournoi augmente, fait toujours la promotion du rugby. Parce que tous ces jeunes dans le quartier, quand ils vont retenir avec une victoire, ils vont attirer des amis qui vont venir. Et nous, on a su des projets des jeunes. Cette équipe, on n'a pas moins de 8 U20, 7 U20 qui sont là-dedans. Et pour nous, c'est aussi une opportunité de tirer d'autres U20 pour leur dire qu'ils ont encore leur place. Et c'est vraiment merci à vous.
And finally, we saw you having more of your local base players and in your squad. How good has this experience been for them? And going forward, how strong is the Ivorian team going to be?
Ils ont vu que vous avez utilisé les locaux pour jouer. Comment ça a été l'expérience pour eux et comment l'équipe va évoluer?
C'est toujours une belle expérience quels que soient les résultats qu'on vient, lorsqu'on vient participer à un tournoi, qu'on le gagne, qu'on le perde, on a toujours une leçon à tirer. Et pour nous, jouer avec les locaux, c'était voulu parce que nous avons, depuis des années, joué avec beaucoup plus de gens de l'Europe. Et on voudrait, pour ne pas tuer le rugby local, mettre en valeur ces jeunes-là qui chaque samedi, chaque week-end se battent sur les terrains sans moyens. On voudrait les récompenser pour qu'ils viennent jouer ici aujourd'hui. Et ça serait pour eux aussi une expérience de telle sorte que dans les années à venir, on ait plus de joueurs locaux plus de joueurs locaux que d'avoir seulement que des professionnels. Donc merci à la Fédération ghanéenne, au président Mensah, qui prend l'initiative de donner du temps de jeu à nos jeunes, pour ne pas qu'ils s'adonnent à beaucoup de mots fléaux qu'on a en Afrique ici. Merci à la Fédération ghanéenne.
Thank you very much. So now do the translation for us in the summary, in summarizing. How excited he is to win this tournament.
Okay, he was very excited to win this tournament. He came here with the local players. Most of them are formed from the under 20 since 3 years ago. That makes the team very strong. And they blend the under 20 and the old players, the seniors players to make this team. There are more than 8 under 20 in the game. They are trying to give opportunity to the local players for them to also come up as the professionals are doing. They have the professional team that is in Europe, but they try and have a very solid also local team.
And at the end of the day, how crucial is the win for them in developing their game?
Yes, the win is very important for them because when they go back home, those young guys that are from the areas that are going back with victory is going to attract more players to the game, more attention to the game, and it's also going to develop more young guys to come into the game.
And his final words about how happy he is about this tournament, what did he say?
He's very happy about this tournament. He's thanking Mr. Mensah, who give them the opportunity to organize this tournament to help the West Africa. He was not thinking about only Ghana. He think about the whole West Africa to give time of game to the players which they don't have. And he's very thankful for that. He's also thanking the Africa Rugby and the Ghana Federation. Also thank the Nigeria for accepting to come, and they have a very good fun.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now we talk to them. The two of you will say something. Proud to finance. So we have the Greater Accra chairman with us, Ghana Rugby, Greater Accra chairman, and a board member. Say, good to have you. Your impressions, 2 days of action.
Well, I'm very excited about the way things have turned out. This is the first of the series of the wars that Herbert Mensah has tried to champion. And we are hoping that going forward, this will stay. Because in our part of the world, we don't play rugby very much. And that was the intention. Today's game was very interesting. And we are hoping that Nigeria could win so that the last game will be more competitive and will be the decider. But Ivory Coast proved that they are the better side and they got the victory. So
what are you expecting, Ghana, Nigeria?
Well, we are expecting a very interesting game. You know, the rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria, from football, it will be extended to rugby, I'm very sure. So let's see what will happen on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Nunu. Once again, let me say congratulations to you because you are the host town. How happy are you? Match day 2.
Well, I'm very happy because organization has been fine. We're expecting more spectators, but unfortunately we didn't get the numbers that we were looking for. But it's not bad. Everything is going on well. In terms of logistics, everything, it has been great so far.
What are you expecting, Ghana, Nigeria?
We are expecting a fireworks. Nigeria has proven to be a force to reckon with. If you watch the match between them and Ivory Coast, they are a team to reckon with, and we are going to give them a good match. let's say Ghana, we are beginners. In terms of rugby, Nigeria is ahead of us, but we'll give them a good match. Don't be surprised when we surprise them.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, my dear.
And so this is how we wrap it up here at the Indom Stadium. Thank you very much for coming. Remember, Saturday will be the final day. And so come, let's enjoy rugby brewed in Indom Sports Stadium here at Elmina. Thanks very much and have a nice day.